নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।
We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart.
নমস্কার, আমি co-founder of Rhythm Divine Poets অনিন্দিতা বসু। Rhythm Divine Poets in association with Newsbeat TV Bangla শুরু করছে every Saturday poetry reading on the theme We Shall Overcome by poets from India and all over the world. Thank you, poets, for being with us.
The revolting nature, locking us to our nest, swells up questions in my unlocked heart. It questions, shall we? It questions, shall we be able to overcome our lost conscience? The one which is lost in the voluminous smoke of progress, clouding out of factory chimneys? It keeps asking, shall we choose a bouquet of plucked flowers or decide to plant one and pluck none? The dim lights, the lone streets perpetuate the queries of my heart. It asks, weren't we emotionally quarantined when we were allowed to social gatherings? When we shall overcome, will the shadows beneath my eyes still look out for a touch of makeup due to social embarrassment? Are we again going to walk on the streets, disregarding the child begging for a meal? It echoes, shall we be able to overcome our lost conscience? Shall we be able to restore the wrecked humanity in us? Shall we? I say, I hope so.
Hello friends, I'm Santosh Bakaya and I'm very happy to be reciting this poem, Elimination, for Rhythm Divine Poets. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, Rhythm Divine Poets. So here goes the poem. Elimination. The sky looked down, avuncular, its eyes holding the softness of frayed silk. Frisky clouds, teasing its blue-grey cheeks, guffawed thunderously. Then came the sun. Hitchhiking a ride on a cheeky cloud. Loud, thundered the proud cloud, trying to cover the sun. What audacity! Slowly the sunlight slithered through the window and started writhing on the floor, snake-like. The air was restless. The wrung laundry on the clothesline, squirming at this curtailment of freedom, clipped, tethered. The lead snake on the floor slithered, unfettered. Ah, magic! One cloud became a blob of marmalade, a finger-sized scoop missing, and a couple of sparrows went about necking and kissing and necking unabashedly. Had we finally overcome? Yes, love was in the air, humming a peace song. In the new dawn, life was no longer a painful crawl. All viruses had been eliminated except the virus of love. Flamboyant butterflies flitted around, unbridled, fearless, and the love-riddled body of hate lay languishing, gasping, breathless, a bloody mess. Mankind moved around unmasked, no longer washing hands, sanitizing oneself, and the doors, windows, bread loaves, and even the cakes. It was as though the cotton wool clouds overhead had dissolved into a blinding downpour of snowflakes. Fluffy, feathery, feisty, and frolicsome, wholesome goodness itself, a cold warmth. And the wind in the willows was lisping newborn songs in sync with a tiny wren swinging from a willow branch, ecstatic. Humanity walked on, determined never to fall for any bait, learning a thing or two from the furry, laid back animals and their chilled out vibes. With a huge jerk and a lurch, life was once again back on track, humming extraordinary songs about how we had finally overcome. Thank you so much, friends.
নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।
Rhythm Divine Poets, in association with Newsbeat TV Bangla, presents the reading sessions of poets from all over India on the theme We Shall Overcome, a tribute to the times that we are in now.
নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা। নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।
I am Jhorna Shanna. I thank the Rhythm Divine Poets group for inviting me to read a poem of mine. The title of the poem is O Death, Where is Thy Sting? That powerful an enemy that you charge at me with all thy might? O death, O death, the elements fret and fume. The elements fret, fume and surge. The cyclone, like a ferocious beast, rips off my home and heart, tearing to shreds whatever I called mine. The flood churns to pulp the golden harvest, trees laden with fruits, and a rotten heap of flesh. I stand in waist deep water, thirsty, hungry, naked, thrashed and beaten, but I am not vanquished. I have named you to tame you. I have tamed you with a name. Alia, Bulbul, Amphan, Nishargo. Monster invaders for a few tumultuous days. Monster invaders for a few tumultuous days. You shall pass as have many such others. I survive. I retrieve, I repair, I rebuild. Well, maybe to face you again, but I am the indomitable. I am the indomitable. I'll be born as many times as you try to annihilate me. As many times as you try to annihilate me. The virus joins your legion and stalks me like a pack of famished wolves. Oh death, am I that powerful that you chase me with all your might? Oh death, oh death. We, the threatened, have joined hands, love forged bands of togetherness. We shall survive. We shall overcome, as we have done right from the day of the Mahabharata. We are the invincible spirit, deathless. আমার বাগানে আবার রংবাহারি ফুল আসবে, আবার টিয়া পাখির ঝাঁক আসবে আমার পেয়ারা ডালে। O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? O death, where is thy sting?
Lit with love. Shall we light up the world with love? Shall we rise and fall like that flicker on the wick and disperse ourselves into the glow? We know we are nothing more than the frailty prevailing within the womb of darkness, pushed back right inside, where we are all alone, and hope is the only light. Light up then, light up love, a light into a space where nothing but goodness reside, and afterwards, when all is at peace, a light into a beautiful new world, lit with hope, aglow with compassion, iridescent with truth, incandescent with love. Thank you.
নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা। রকমারি রান্না কবজি ডুবিয়ে খাই, কখনো বা ঝাল বেশি, কখনো বা টক চাই। খানা হোক মোগলাই কিংবা চাইনিজ, মাছে ভাতে বাঙালি টেস্টি টেস্টি ডিশ। চটপট স্ট্রিট ফুড, শেষ পাতে দইটুক, কোথায় কি পাওয়া যায় খোঁজ দেবে হ্যাংলা পেটুক। শুধুমাত্র নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলায়, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।
ধর্ম যার যার আপনার, দেশটা কিন্তু সবার।
আমার সোনার বাংলা।
রাজনীতি, অর্থনীতি কিংবা বিনোদন, কে বলছে বাংলা? গ্রামের মেঠো পথ পেরিয়ে তিলোত্তমার রাজপথ কোন দিকে করছে নির্দেশ? শুনবো আমরা, বলবেন আপনি। শুধুমাত্র নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলায়, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।
Hello, I'm Nabina Das. I'm going to read a poem from my book Sanskarnama. This is called My Neighbor is a Gorakshak. Everyone has a Gorakshak neighbor these days. Not everyone knows what they look like. We say Happy Diwali, Sirji, and how's the weather today? We eat cake. Madam Ji makes sharbat when we meet. I could even have a lover who's a Gorakshak, so tender that he keeps me from all untowardness of nights. Our Gorakshak neighbor wears branded jeans. He hates Chinese goods but flaunts a Swiss watch. She too likes kitty parties where Ramdev Churan churns, Zara scarves with Kolhapuri sandals for the ladies, kyunki, after all, Musalmanon mein hunar to hai hi na for art and craft. Thus my Gorakshak friends make light of life. When we meet, we say pleasantries like the rain. Until my inshallah waterlogs their ears, they seem stunned. You JNU wallahs are like that only, no, they say, a little wanton, a little awara, somewhat misfit. Still, I recite bhakti poetry and placate the bhakts. Our Gorakshak neighbor asserts, Hindu khatre mein hai. The sky is saffron, the cow mothers turn plastic bags to manna. Our conversations span all greatness of Bharat Mata Shri. Then Nirvana becomes a Bengali mithai he offers me with tea. Thank you.
নিউজবিট টিভি বাংলা, বুকের ভেতর বাংলা।